Right then, we've been staying in an obstructed balcony cabin on Cunard Queen Victoria, cabin 5125. Now this cabin costs the same as an ocean view, so let's show you around our cabin and show you what obstruction we have. So if Polly Morgan lets us in, there he is.
Hello.
So first thing to talk about is the little sign here, Paulie. What have you got to say about that?
Well, this is how most people will have it, but if it's before 11 o'clock in the morning, that's always that way.
Paulie Morgan having a snooze. But yeah, very important to use that when you're on Cunard, because that's what the cabin stewards rely on. And Anel, who's been looking after us, has been fantastic, hasn't he?
Great. He's a great cabin steward, and I think he's the tallest cabin steward we've ever had.
Yes, he is, but he's lovely.
He's lovely.
So let's start at the door end here and show you, obviously we showed you that sign, you've obviously got your light switches all here, and you've got your wardrobes. So if Paulie wants to open up the first wardrobe and just show you what we've got. You've got not a huge amount of shelves, is there, but there's lots of hanging space, and as you can see here, plenty of room. Oh, slam that door. Obviously on the back of your door you've got your assembly station C, which you do your muster on your first day, so make sure you do check out our vlog series. And then you've got a long another cupboard here where I've kept all my dresses, and in here you'll also find a safe, which with Cunard you get a really lovely deep safe and some more shelves and storage. So we've been on here for 11 nights and the storage has been more than adequate, hasn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's not been bad at all. And then next up we've got our bathroom.
I would go on ahead, but...
Yes. And as you can see on Queen Victoria, the bathroom isn't huge. In fact, the shower is probably one of the smallest that we've had on a cruise ship. Would you say, Paulie?
It's very small.
It's fine for us. It's not... if you're really wide, I mean, we're fairly wide, but it would be a struggle to turn round. I don't know if what Paulie wants to do his shoulder test.
I don't think it's as much a shoulder test. What I struggle with is you can clearly see what I struggle with. I can fit in here, I can move around a bit. I don't like the shower curtain, admittedly, but this is the issue for me.
Yeah.
Because it means I have to bend down all the time, and my back isn't the greatest. So it does make it a little bit difficult.
You can move that head up and down, can't you? So you can... it's not much.
That doesn't really...
Yeah.
And obviously there's a Darlek somewhere without the thing on the end of his
it does
arm.
look like. You've also got your washing line there if you did want to wash out anything, and you've got your products, which I'll go through over here. Actually, I'll show you. We've squidged it in, but you can't see. It's the Quercus Penhaligons, which is absolutely... There it is, which is absolutely lovely. So from a sink point of view and storage in here, it's been fine because you've got your shelf down the bottom and you've got your bits by the mirror. So, you know, it's been fine.
Yes.
You know, I wouldn't say the best bathroom...
I would describe it as adequate.
Yeah. So, and then into the main room.
Let me just stop you there. Another thing that makes things worse, we were on a cruise, and you're going to tell me what cruise line it was, and the bathroom door opens
right
all
out
the way round, flat against the wall, which gives you more room, because now to get access to there or go out the door or whatever is a bit of a pain, whereas if that door went all the way round, it would be a big thumbs up.
But you do get some dressing gowns and some slippers.
Yes.
So into the main room, and you'll see that it's actually quite a decent size from the floor space, and you've got some hanging pegs there to pop your sweatshirts etc. on. You've got a TV right opposite the bed, a decent size, which has been fab, and you've got a lovely comfortable bed, which Cunard beds are divine for us, aren't they? We sleep really well. You'll have noticed by the bedside there that there's no USB. They've got 3 drawers, and again on my side of the bed there's no USBs at all around the bed area. More storage under, as you see. We can put 3 cases under there, which we put our suitcases under there.
Yes, we've left that like that so you can show you
that they do fit under there. And 3 more drawers there, and a little two-seater sofa. So that's been nice when we've had breakfast in bed. And Polly Panda's there giving us a wave. We've been on the Queen Victoria now for 10 days. We always do our tours after we've stayed in here so we can tell you exactly everything about the room. And this is the sad thing, our disembarkation labels have come. But we've still got a day and a half left, haven't we, Pauline? So we're going to make the most of that. Here is a where all the plugs are. So this is the only place in this type of cabin where you'll find plugs. And as you can see, we've just been out in Vigo exploring, so we've got everything on charge again. And if we'll pause those plugs out just to show you, we've got actually a UK plug, we've got a American star plug there, and this one here is a European. So it takes all types of adapters that you should keep. Pop them back in, Paulie, so they're charging back up, because we'll be heading out again shortly. I can't see. All this is the minibar here. We haven't used anything from the minibar because it is chargeable. So we've taken that out of the fridge so that we can put water in, because I bought the water package, which is $20 for 6 bottles. So, which I didn't think was too bad.
No, not really.
Here we have your tea and coffee station. And inside the drawer you also got your hairdryer, and down here is the fridge. So yeah, which you can see.
It's a decent size, but like I said, we've taken stuff out
so we can put the water in there, and you can also bring 2 bottles of wine on. Well, 1 wine or 1 bottle of bubbly per person. But do check out our website, because we've got a full blog post on there. Just visit paulandcarollovetotravel.com and search Cunard drinks packages and prices, and you'll find that there.
And all those prices will be updated as soon as I get off this cruise. Just a little side note. If you drink a lot of tea and coffee and you speak to your cabin steward, he will bring you literally as much as you want. Yeah. So when you get on, you'll have enough for probably 2 cups of coffee, 2 cups of tea. Don't worry, just say to him, we love drinking coffee and tea, please can you, whatever it is you require, he will give you
just loads. Let them know straight away. If you've got special needs or whatever it is, let them know, and they're very accommodating. Now the TV, do you want to talk a little bit about the TV, Paulie?
Yeah,
this is my favourite channel, isn't it? The Maps 44.
There's no... On a lot of cruise lines, you'll have like a library of films and TV series, etc, etc. This is not the case on here. You've got 2 or 3 film channels that are in English. You've got a BBC channel that will show stuff that's on BBC regularly, like it's always behind obviously, but you'll have Strictly from 3 weeks ago, and you'll have some drama series, etc, etc. There's a German film channel, there's a Japanese film channel where it's English films but dubbed into those particular languages, and I think there's a German one as well. News channels, there's also Sport 24, so if there is Premier League football on, that you've got a chance that it will be shown on Sport 24. That's also shown around the ship as well.
Yeah. Fab. So that's the TV. Also, you can't get your account on there, but you can via the app My Voyage. So, but again, check out our vlogs, because we cover all that there. So let's show you about our obstructed balcony. And you know, I mentioned before that it was the same price as an ocean view. So this is what you get. Now, your obstructions may differ from cabin to cabin, but ours, as you can see, because it's not a clear sea view, you can see this is our obstruction. So we're on deck 5 and we're right above the lifeboats. So we've got this big white post here which does all the bits and bobs for the lifeboats, and you can't, if you look down, you can't directly see the sea. So that's why it's called an obstructed balcony. But this is always a good option for if you wanted some outside space, but you don't want to pay full up for a balcony, and you still get a lovely view. As you can see here, if you're looking just directly out, you get a fantastic view. So for us, booking an obstructed balcony, I would do it in a heartbeat again, because we've saved a lot of money by not paying for a standard balcony. So yes, so anything to add about the balcony cabin, Paul?
No, I mean obviously it's not the widest in the world.
No, you've got 2 chairs.
You get a couple of chairs, you get a little table, so if you did want to sit out in the morning, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee from your well-stocked coffee station after you spoke to steward, you can do that. So, but no, it does exactly what it says on the tin.
We've been here for 10 days. We've got 11 days, 1 more day and a half to go, and we've really enjoyed it, and we would book this cabin again. So we hope you found that very useful. We've got lots of Cunard content on our website and on our YouTube channel, so now go and watch one of these videos next.